Now, I may need people who are in the chats feedback if there's echoing, if there's bad sound. I'm going to need some great old help here, so do feel free to shout it out in caps at me, because there's sound issues, because I'm not used to OBS yet, so I'm going to need some feedback. Hold on, I think. Okay. Hiya everyone. I will come back and say hello to everyone. So if there is a slight echo, let's sort that out. So I'm going to just change the stuff at the moment. I promise I'm going to come back to everyone. Let me know. Hiya everyone. Oh gosh, there's so many of you. Hi. Just give me some feedback. Put it in big capital letters. And let me know how big the echo is, because it's really distracting for you all. I really want to get it right. You all good? Because I was getting a lot of feedback on, and I really need feedback, so it's good. I was getting a lot of feedback to say that the sound wasn't good on the last stream. You're all good. Amazing. Okay. Hiya everyone. Hiya Laura. And who's my mods here today? Laura. My little dream team, Vicky, Honor, hey ladies. Okay, hiya Leah, I love your new hair, I saw it on Instagram. Hiya Bridget, hiya Suze, hi, it is echoey. Okay, right, give me the feedback in a second. Try this now. Is there an echo? Are we okay this time? Hi Jacqueline. Hi Brittany and Addicted to Colouring. Hold on, who's there? Debbie the Doodler, Lucy Rafferty. We've got another Rafferty. We're having a Rafferty party. Emily, Christina, Shannon, everyone. Patty. Echo's gone. Huh? Really? Fantastic. I don't know what I did there. I just turned something off. I don't know what I did. Okay, brilliant. Robotic. Nice. No, I like it. I like it a lot. Hi, Abby. Hi, Dee Dee. Perfect. Lovely. Thumbs up. Okay, I've upped the volume to the very top now. Emily, you're like the tech, honestly. You're like a genius, the technical genius. I don't know how you do it all. Who else? We've got Sandra. Lou. It sounds low to you. Okay, hold on. I'll get there. This is why we need these testers, because I need to get it all done at first. Okay, I will figure it out. I don't know how, but I'm going to teach myself. That's one of my goals, but I've been really, really bad over the last, how long, Andrew? 5 days? Yeah, about that. So, okay. All right, we're going to get on. So I am going to do a little bit of a short stream today. I know I'm a bit later. It's just because Vicky came on and I wanted her to have some time. Hi, Lisa. And I also really, really wanted to, I'll put my mic right next to my mouth. I really, really wanted to have a bit of lunch. OBS, Emily, OBS. So with that being said, I thought, right, I'm going to have a little bit of a later stream today. I am going to come on, and page that was requested by nearly, I think it was almost a unanimous decision, was the sneaker shops, I'm going to call them. Hi mum, that's okay, look away. So we call them trainers here in the UK, but trainer shops don't sound really catchy, so I've kind of stuck with the whole sneaker shops. Now, during the stream, if there's any problems with sound or picture, please don't hesitate to shout it in big capital letters to me, because I am learning OBS and I've not yet watched a video on it, which is I am going to give myself a pat on the back, because so far this has been without video help. I will get the video help, but I haven't had the back capacity to do it. So once I've got a little bit better, I'm going to teach myself somehow, and bless people have been helping me out with little tips and tricks. I don't know how. Hiya, Deb. So this was a very big unanimous decision. If there is a really bad low volume, I'm going to try and speak up so that you can hear me. So this was chosen. This isn't an advanced copy. It was here in the UK, but I did get it a little bit earlier. So it was sent to me by Michael O'Mara Publishers, Emily, but it is actually out in the UK now. It's out on the 6th. So you can grab the exact same one on Amazon UK. I have put the links in the description. You can also buy it on Book Depository. Yes, everyone go check out Leah's hair. Leah's hair is just amazing. I might use it as inspiration one day. Haha. I love it. It made me smile. I wish I had the guts to do that. Like, I'm back. I don't know if you can see. Hold on. Like, I'm not going to show you my face because you don't need to see that. But I'm back to my blonde. I don't know if you can see. But I've got like excuse me for a second. I've got like a blonde hair, and I keep always going back to it. I keep saying, oh, I'm going to change it, and I never do. So, yeah, I'm always back to this colour. So I'd love to have the guts. Honestly, I really would. Okay, back to the page. I'm back. I have got a little bit of Happy Mail to show as well. I love that purple and blue. I love any funky colour. I had lilac for a little while, but they just never looked good on me. But I've got a bit of Happy Mail to show you before I dive into this. The amazing person wants to be just anonymous. Remain anonymous. So, hey, Pat. So we'll have a cup of tea. We'll have a little quick look at the Happy Mail, and then we'll get on with this. And we're going to start it today. I'm sorry, I am going to just sidetrack for just like 2 minutes. It is a great book, and as I said, this was pretty much a unanimous decision to do this one. So I am going to do it in like an indigo, and we're going to be using hold on. I don't want to spill my tea over everything, because that will happen. We're going to be using the Caran d'Ache Supracolors. So if you've not seen Supracolors, this is what they, oh no, you're there. This is what they look like on the barrels. They have a little paintbrush to indicate that they are watercolour pencil. The colour and the number is on the opposite side. Oh, come on. There we go. And then, yeah, they've got the entire colour on the entire pencil. So they're beautiful. Hey, Kenny. I know, the case is beautiful. If you want me to put the case in there, you've got all the big ring light on there. It's like a holographic one, Pickle. Let me show you. You got my microphone stand here. But it's a big holographic one. And it's like a purple. It's beautiful. And it holds so much. You've got layers upon layers of them. Look. And the back of this, I've put the, they're the limited edition set. And I've actually kept the anniversary note. Just because I like to keep these things. Am I the only one? Well, you might just need that case, Deb. You might just need that case. How does that happen? Okay, so it holds a heck of a lot. And it's the perfect case, I think, for the Supracolors, because you've got space in there. Although, look what I did with, one of these. It broke. Let me show you. And you got the pin on it. This bit that comes out. It kind of just went, and I was like, oi, no, don't do that. What you doing? So, yeah. Hi, Mona. So, let's just quickly sidetrack to Happy Mail from Anonymous. I've given them a massive thank you. I ran them through my reactions on the entire package, and I think they realised that I'm extremely delighted with it, and I wasn't expecting, I was blown away. So we're going to go through Happy Mail package. And yes, I've got another copy of this because I didn't realise that I had it, but that is fine because I get to do it all again. So we've got a Rafferty party. So we've got second copy of the Circle Portraits. Hold on, I'm just grabbing it. Okay. We have a Jane Hankins. Now, I've not done any of hers as of yet because they used to petrify me. But you gotta have a soundboard, right? So this is Friends from Imaginary World by Jane F. Hankins, and it came with this tote bag that you can actually colour in. So this can be done with like alcohol markers or something that will stick. So I'm quite excited to have a go. This would scare the life out of me as usual, because I'm just like, oh, what do I do? How do I do it? I've never done anything on material before, but I'm up for the challenge. So that'll be fun. And as I said, this is called Friends from My Imaginary World. Hey, Connie, that's okay. You lurk away, honey. I know that you've got the stream. You're after, aren't you? So if you haven't subbed to Connie, I'm sure you all know Connie by now. CB's Adult Colouring and Crafts. She's usually on a Tuesday at 7 p.m. my time, so directly after me. Hey, Adri, you're done with your exams. Oh, congratulations. I hope that you get everything that you want out of them. Oh, but that's a relief. So it is like a thick, I'm going to say like a 180 to 200 gram paint. Could they be done with Poscas, Thele? That seems like really stupidly unaware of me, but I've never done it on, you know, a fabric. So any feedback is great. Hey, KP! KP is doing a skin series and it's amazing. Go check her out as well. I'm so glad that she's doing videos again. Okay, so it is single-sided. So as you can see, there is nothing on the back. And the paper is super thick, so I'm so ridiculously like, oh, about it. Okay. I've never done one before, but now I have to. I have got a couple from Kimberly, and as I said, it's ridiculous, but there are some books and some artists that intimidate me because I don't know how to approach them. Nothing to do with them because I love them. You know me, I love everything. It's terrible. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing. It's good for like, you know, enjoyment. It's bad for the wallet, but hey ho. These are just so cute. So I do a quick flip through anyway. I'll be very quick. If you want any additional flips of anything, let me know. I know CB, Connie. I know we've got a couple of Connies, so I'll call her CB. I know, see, you're the other one. You're like Kerby. Oh no, see, Kerby doesn't, which is weird. Every one of us has got something that scares us. Mine is Jane Hankins, Alan Roberts, and Thomas Lavtomic. Just adorable. I'll just bring you in a bit. There you go. So Connie's done a heck of a lot. Hey, this was a gift. This is Happy Mail. But I will track down anything that I can and put it in the description. Just adorable. This is going to be so cool with watercolours. It looks like me. The Tommy. I know. So cute. So, oh, hi everyone coming on in. Hi, Missy. Hi everyone. A big welcome. I know. I'm just sidetracking for a minute. But I just wanted to show you because it deserves to be shown. And if you want to see full flip throughs, I do believe Connie, yay, there she is. I do believe Connie's got all the flip throughs on her channel. Connie, am I right? I do believe so. And like she does have these kinds of things saying lend a helping hand, share and share alike. So she does put quotes in some of her pages as well. It's me every day, Debbie, don't worry about it. The belly doesn't lie. But you gotta laugh. Hiya, Mandy. So this would be very cute. We've got Easter coming up, so like Easter will be good. We've got another Easter type of picture. So very seasonal, which is funny because Laura was saying this the other day to me as well. I think it was yesterday even. Seasonal stuff seems to be the thing to go for, because it seems to be that colorists will kind of... Oh, it's a Jane Hankins. I'll show you at the end the title again. It's an Imaginary Friends one. I'm just showing because it got sent to me as a happy mail and I was so chuffed. I needed to show it off, and I love this because, you know, I'm pretty sure you've heard me say it. I love mushrooms. I love colouring mushrooms. I love looking at mushrooms. Hey Mandy, yeah, I'm on a bit later today, but welcome. I love it. It's adorable. Oh my goodness, there's a wizard. He's a royal fairy court magician, but he looks like a wizard, doesn't he? Well, it's kind of the same thing, isn't it? It's just, I love it so much. Anyway, so if you do want any of these, I will track them down. Just give me a little while after my stream, and I'll also upload a few things in. I've got to right, I don't know if anyone here in the UK has also had it, but we had some horrific winds, and they're still going. And I didn't have anything on the YouTube, like, YouTube wasn't helping me out. Whoops. The upload times were crazy. So I've got to upload, and it is edited. I edited it and finished it off at the end of the week. Do you know what made me laugh? The noses that accompanies the faces, they're just so characteristic. Look at them. It's just, they're hilarious. They make me smile. The Wild Soul is done. It's filmed. It's edited. But the upload times were turned 23 hours. And I was thinking, why on earth 23 hours? Oh no. Oh, bless her. I hope you get that fixed. And they've just been crazy. That's okay. Anyone pop in and out as you please. Don't worry about it, honestly. So it has been a crazy old windy time, and they were really strong the other day. So YouTube wasn't good to me and was telling me 23 hours to upload a video, and I was like, yeah, no, not happening. So I've waited. So I'm hoping either when they clear by sort of tonight, tomorrow, I can upload the final part for you. And that's the last page. So that is, for those of you that came in a little bit later, I'll show you the back as well. It's got, imagine a world full of fantastical creatures. Delighted to greet you. Open this book and you will enter the vast universe that exists in the imagination of the artist Jane F. Hankins. Fairies dance, strange animals dwell amongst the fruit trees and find cooperation in the most unusual ways. Down in the deep blue sea, mermaids cavort and the musically inclined octopus entertains the crustaceans. All these and more are ready for you to come visit, colour, and hopefully end up with a smile on your face. Well, I don't know about you, but it really does make me smile. It is adorable. So for those that came in a little bit later, sorry about the glare because there's lots of lighting ahead. Like, as you can see, I've got a huge ring light and I've got another daylight lamp. So I've got like all corners. I look like I'm under a spaceship right now. Andrew can't look over at me because he gets blinded. Oh, thank you, Laura. There's the link. You can order from her directly. She doesn't have them on Amazon UK for absolute certain. So it's Friends from My Imaginary World, and you can get it as well. And I think it's an optional thing. I'm pretty sure. I don't think you have to get the tote bag, but you can get the tote bag as well. But as I said, this was a gift. So I'm terrible with knowing these things, but I will track them down and put them in. Laura's put it into the chat for the time being, and yeah, I'm going to try and swim through this next part because I really want to get on. Now, if you haven't seen Circle Portraits, if you want me to do, there she is. Look, there's Laura. There's Laura. It's a self-portrait. It's so smiley. That is, if you look, a self-portrait, that's that one. It's an amazing, incredible, again, because it's so beautiful, I was scared, but I'm actually doing one in it right this minute. So this is the Circle Portraits. I love this one as well, and I've just wanted to do this one forever, so that might be my next one in this book. You've got small portraits, large portraits, you've got men, you've got women, you've got This is Mother Earth. Anything you want to know about circle portraits, make sure you stick your own link in, Laura. I love him as well. He looks very mythical. I'm sure you said this was something to do with a Chinese goddess. And Christina's just done her. This, Laura's starting this on Friday. We have this Celtic beauty. We've got, I'm not sure who this lady is, but she looks Norse. Larry. Larry. Love her. She looks like Cameron Diaz to me. So bad. She was another one that I was drawn to. Beautiful pictures. Just stunning. So if you want me to do any separate flip throughs, please let me know either in the description after the video or even here. So an amazing book. This is the Faycorn, as you can see. You've got the unicorn horn on a fairy. This is very apt for, I know, Larry. This is very apt for February, so just definitely check this book out if you've not already. And also be aware, the shipping prices are not anything to do with the artist. The shipping prices are exactly as they are. You know, we can't change that, and Laura does sign them, so thank you so much. Shipping prices are what they are. I shipped stuff to the US and it cost me exactly the same, if not more. So be aware of that. You know, there's so much love goes into this book, and as I always say, you support an artist. So check out Sort of Circle Portraits by our Laura. She's in chat. And then this amazing book came. Now I've got the first one. This is by Annie Stegg. Let me bring you down. This is Wildwood. I think is it soiree? Don't ask. I'm terrible at pronunciations, you know this. But have a definite look at this as well. This is stunning. I will go through. This is animals though, totally different to portraits. So all the others that I usually show are portraits or fantastical. This is fantastical, but it is all animals. And I'm going to give you a look now. Let me just take a sip of tea. I'll try and get my skates on. Soiree, thank you very much. And this is also signed. So thank you so much. It is amazing. The quality is incredible, and this is what things behind the scenes that people don't realize, and they wouldn't, and I wouldn't until I asked. The paper quality has so much thought behind it. That's like non-bleached. I'm talking about Laura's. No bleached, organic paper, recycled. I think you said it was recycled. Hey sis, I thought you'd be asleep. Oh, Desiree, bless her heart, she's not well at the minute, so lots of hugs. Hi Katrina, welcome back. Hi Amanda. So this is Wildwood soiree, and it's perforated, and it's all, and right, I'm going to go back to front and I'll tell you why, because you get the portraits done. There you go. So I'm going to have to do this so you don't get a glare. They're so adorable. Oh my gosh, Connie, if you're still in the back, this is so much like your cats. Like, I don't know the previous name of the one, bless you, that you lost, but Raggy, it looks so much like them. Oh, there you are. So yeah, definitely just adorable. I love them. Look at them. So I'm going to show you the back first, because they're painted. I think she uses oil, I'm pretty sure, on canvas, and just adorable. And yeah, I know, like, coming from the person that has streamed with you for a while and said, I don't like doing animals, it's totally changed now. I'm not scared of them anymore. And then you go into the illustrations that match the back. So these illustrations are exactly the same as the canvas paintings that she's included her pictures of in the back. And you have it again. So cute. I mean, they're so dapper and funny at the same time. And you get this little illustration on the other side as well that kind of matches the feel, and it matches the, I'm not going to say the illustration so much, but like she looks like she can go to afternoon tea. you know, look, perfume, you know, it kind of coincides side by side. The pocket watch, out in the woods, you know, pampering. It kind of looks really cute. Hi, Lizette. That's okay. Speak to you later, Debs. Thanks for popping in. I can see Debs is going to go and buy that case and buy Circle Portraits now. So that is Wildwood Soiree. Which language is that? Is that... It sounds very, I don't know, very romantic. So it's beautiful. And then last but not least, there was 2 cases. One is the Annie Steg one. Again, we had the tote bag from Jane Hankins. This has also got an illustration on the back which matches the front. And again, you can colour that if you had the right materials. French. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I really am. And then anyone that knows me knows I had buzz. And let me just quickly show you guys. So I don't know if you can see. I've got buzz up. So he's up there now. Hey, Shannon, Kathy. I'm seeing Shannon and up and yeah. Hi, Kathy. So anyone that knows, and I've also got Dee Dee's chip as well. So we got them up there, and we're gonna go back down here. I'm taking you on a ride today. I'm showing you my hair. I'm showing you the paintings. And these are little hedgehogs, and one's got a pig, and it's a friendship thing, which this lady's are different, and they're so cute. It does look so good. I love it. And I've got Susie's little In Love in Memory of Buzz as well on there. So yeah, I've got those, and they're beautiful, and I would treasure those, anything like that. But I didn't put anything away until I showed you. And then I've got a note, so I'm not going to show that because she wants to remain anonymous. And then we have an Ennis, there you are, an Ennis Guerrero bookmark. So you see that? It's stunning. So I'm going to take inspiration from these for the dark fantasy issue. And then 2 Ennis Guerrero print. Oh my gosh, I will get the angle right in a minute. And then this one. Aren't they gorgeous? So last but not least, this is so me. This is pink, a light baby pink. And it's got these little tiny bits, and it's Halloween-y themed, and this is just very me. It's very, very me. And it's got like magic potion, the girl on the broom, spellbook, fangs. Words are failing me today. Hi, Brittany. A ball. I'll get there in the end. A bat, a ghost, spellbook, a hat, candy corn, a Ouija board. You can see the Ouija board there properly. Makeup. I love it. And it is a makeup bag, but the person that actually did it is Valfie. It's a very Sam person. I think I need to just silence myself. It's a Sam person. It's a Sam Case. So thank you so much. Okay, we will get to colouring now. So, as I said, I have thanked that person profusely for that. And they know how I feel about it. And it was a total surprise. So thank you so much. Okay, Lou. Ray, are you feeling a little bit better? Have you had any sleep? Oh, Amanda, you got a new stream up. I'll have to have a look. I'll have to re-notification thingy myself. You know what I mean. Ring the bell again. Okay, so as I said, unanimous decision today seemed to be, I read back on all the people that wanted a Kerby stream, and it seemed that this was one. Now, I'm not going to do 2. It will take forever and a day. So if we do one, you can match it if you want to. Oh my gosh. No sleep. You really need to. Oh, go and get yourself tucked in, and then you can hear me baffle on about everything and anything. Hi everyone coming on in. Okay, thanks for joining us. We are now going to get into what we are here for. we have 94 of you, and thanks for sticking with that, that first bit. And we're actually going to get into what we're here for. Right. Hi, Brittany. I know, the sneaker. So we're going to call this series the sneaker shops, because I had a good look on this, and in this sneaker, I don't know if you can see, we have like it looks like a parking meter at the side. And then in this particular, there we go. In this particular one that I've got, it's like a sushi house there, but then it's got like steak on the top from what I can gather. Can you see that? It's like a steak. Is that steak? Is it when's, hi Bo, when's it out, Ray? I'll get you a copy and send you it, because it's out here. Because I've got to go to the post office again, so. Hey, everyone coming in, and you're so sweet. Thanks for spending your time with me. Okay, so on here, we have, I think it's steaks. It looks like steaks. Does it look like steaks to you? It's like, what's that steak where they have the round bit in the middle, looks like gristle? Yeah, I'll send it. Like the Coleridge Wild as well doesn't come out on yours. Okay, and then we got this heart at the very top. Oh wow, you got ages. I have to sort a couple of you out. That's a long time. It's a ribeye, that's the one I was looking for. I've never eaten a ribeye in my life. It's sirloin I usually eat. But yeah, so, and then we've got a sushi shop at the bottom, and then you've got like some garden plant pots, some signs, lanterns, and then you got the tree at the top. What I thought is, if we start to base the sneaker or trainer, it's really weird as I say that, if I base the trainer today and get a start on our colours, and that's going to lead us the way. Mythomorphia, I might be in the little league of my own here, still remains as my favourite. Although I love this, it's not my favourite. It's amazing. It's probably my second favourite, but it is not my favourite. My favourite still remains the Mythomorphia one, and that really needs to be posters, because they've got so many double pages that could feel a poster bit quite easy. You finished Imagimorphia, and I still don't know how you did that. I'm sure that's one that you finished. Correct me if I'm wrong, Pickle. Hey, Sue! Yes, thank you so much, Bo, for reminding everyone. You can also buy it on Book Depository. I can never say that word. If I say it too fast, it comes out jargon. And it is a free shipping as well. So yes, good. That's a good thing to check out. I did stick that in my review video. I will stick it in this one. Okay, let me just have a sip of tea, and I'm going to get some Supras out. Now we are going to base this, and we're going to be using Supras, because I love Supras in his books. Imagimorphia is an amazing book, and the more I get into Kerby, the more I realise how amazing that actually was. I've always loved Kerby, but I've never been a massive fan of the first one, but that's changed. I think I've got a different perspective on it now. It was the doodles. Okay, so with regards to colours, I'm going to go for like dark. I'm going to go for indigo blues. Now, the main set has got quite a few. Now, also greys go pretty good. Like a Paynes grey, which you have got in the anniversary set. So that can be a shading one like this one. Because although the blues are dark, some of them go quite light. So I would put some grey. Oops. Really? See, quite a few people are changing. Oh, I like that. Quite a few people are changing their opinion and now going from Mythomorphia to this one. I'm on the opposite scale. I love it, but Mytho is still my firm favourite. Okay, are we ready? I've spoke your ears off. We're going to start. I'm going to put this behind. Now, you can always, just before I do, you can just grab a piece of the tester. Well, it's not even a tester page, but the back. Hiya, Ian. And you can just test out how it reacts on the paper, just on the very back. Now you can also see if it goes through, and I do this on the puzzle bit and it doesn't, so you're pretty good. I mean, they're not like the Inktense. Inktense, if you go too hard on them, they do go through some certain things, but this seems pretty good for Supras, so I need to dry that. I need the heat gun, Vicky. I need heat gun. I need a heat gun. Hold on. Hold on. I will forever remember Vicky throughout my entire lifetime as heat gun. It will always be stuck. Hey Sue, how are you? And I hope Melody's okay. I've been thinking about her all the time. We miss her, and I'm hoping one day she will come back to us soon because we miss her. And I hope that you're good and you're well. Okay. I'm just going to heat gun that because if I don't, I'm going to get that on the other page. It really just needed a tiny bit. So I'm going to leave that out. Okay. I know. Okay, we're going to go here. I'm going to just put the clampish thingy down, the binder clip. I call it my little clamps. I think everyone's going to remember heat gun with Vicky. Everyone. I think it's impossible not to. And we need to get our page. I'm going to just turn you this way because that's better. I was. We were talking about the heat gun. I just went and grabbed it and I said you will forever be known throughout my entire lifetime as Vicky with a heat gun. Okay, I am going to sharpen them. I have picked out, and I'll tell you as I go along. I have got the cards for these, but I haven't actually picked up anything because I wasn't quite sure. It's you. Oh, her. Oh my gosh. I think Dee Dee's one's been with her forever. Did I say hello to you, Patty? If I've missed anyone, I do apologise. There's so many that came in at the same time and I wasn't sure if I missed anyone. So if I did a big blanket hello. Okay, the colours that I have grabbed, as I said, you have to turn them round. 2 of them are from the limited edition. It does say on there. Come on. Roll with me. Let's just see if this will help me out here. Let me just turn autofocus off and back on. There we go. So 2 of them are from the limited edition, which is the Paynes grey and the permanent blue, and this is from the regular set, which is the indigo blue. So I've just grabbed them. Okay. Hello, Bob. Is it okay if I call you Bob? Because I don't want to butcher your name. Is it Barbruca? Barbruca? I don't want to say your name wrong. But welcome. Welcome. That's okay. We just miss her. We miss her. Alright, so I think I'm going to go for... I'll take you down. Why not? I think I'm going to go for just this top bit at the moment. I like using Supras in Kerby's books. I do go in with detailing after. This will be quite a long series, so I'm going to break it up. We have got Vicky, you're welcome to share so that I don't just sound like I'm mad talking about something in my own language about the Ancient Cultures colouring event. So Friday, Saturday, Vicky has organised just a little, it's not so much a colour-a-thon, it's just it's an event, and she's asked a few streamers just to help it, you know, have some fun. And it is also running for the month on Instagram, which is Ancient Cultures Colouring, and she has a schedule for the few streamers that are participating, which will be fun. As I said, it's not a colour-a-thon. The colour-a-thon, the February, was like huge. There were so many people there was a lot going on and so many incredible images. So thanks to everyone who did that, who participated, for everyone that joined the streams mostly as well, because without people joining the streams aren't what they are. You know, let's face it, it's the fibs, it's the friends in the box, as Dee Dee calls them, that make it what it is. So the artist did the most amazing images, so a big bravo to all the artists. And I did one that we started on the stream. That was Laura's one. This is still available. This was the one that I did. So I demonstrated just how to do the background and how to start it off. So you can still buy this, and they all are available. They're just an incredible bunch. This one is by Laura, who's in the chat, and it's still on her store. Hi, Nana. And there are so many images by so many artists. And with this new event, it is not by the artists, it's by the pages that you pick. So it's everyone collaborating together to make it a fun event. So within your, there's so many books, but within your books at the very end, if you remind me to thank, oh Bo, you did the most amazing colouring. I loved it so much. It's so colourful. If you give me a heads up, I will show you the perfect Colouring Heaven magazine to head for this weekend if you've not already got your issue. So it's the World of Princesses issue. It's by Fabiana Trey, and it's just full of different cultured women. It's incredible, so you can head there. If you've got Serene also has a good amount of very cultural feeling ladies. You've also got Christina Novak, who does the Slavic Beauties, Fantasia by Nick Filbert. Oh my gosh, there's so many. So do join in this weekend. There is a few streams going on, but you can join in. It's for you. Vicky doesn't do them specifically for anything else apart from enjoyment for people. I'm just going to add some water and just have a little bit of, you know, cloth, whatever cloth you've got. So I'm going to work from my light to dark. We've got a few streamers that are going to be doing different pictures. You need to make sure that it's not too wet. So I'll build this up. We're getting it started. This is going to be quite a few streams with a lot of detail. Hopefully not too many. But I'm going to break it up. So I'll do one of this and one of another. And just, you know, rotate them. The thing is with the streaming schedule, I've not got one as such at the moment. I'm trying to ease myself, you know, to try after last year. We'll see. But I'm trying to, like, you know, still get on with it and just make it really enjoyable for you. It is the Karan Dash Supracolor 2s. That's what we're using. I love them. Okay, so again, I'm going to come down to here. This will be darker actually, so I'm going to bring in, that was Indigo Blue. This is Paynes Grey. And I'm just going to darken this up first before I add the blue, because you've got the laces, which is going to make it darker. Yep, so she's organised this event, so it's actually pretty cool because you get to do things that might be out of your comfort zone as well. And it's also a really good time to practice different skin tones. KP's doing them as well. The Arteza brushes, Pickle, yeah, I find them pretty good, I must admit. Out of all my water brushes, I'm enjoying this one. And I'm also enjoying a cheaper set that you can buy. I think I'll show you. They're not a brand. Let me just show you the actual brush, what they look like. These, they don't let out too much water, so you got more control over them. Again, I'll fish them out. Remind me about links. How do they compare to Inktense? You can move them around again when you reactivate them, where Inktense you can't. So these are easily workable. Okay. With that, I'm just going to go with the Indigo Blue. where I've put the Paynes grey, and you'll see it will just shadow it a bit darker. Yeah, Inktense, they don't move once they've dried. These do. They you can move them on the page. You can't erase them because they're down, they're highly pigmented, but you can move the pigment around. The Arteza ones are pretty cool. I'm impressed with them. Now, I'm not an Arteza affiliate, and I don't get sent their products. So I just buy what I feel to try. And when they had a sale, I was like, okay, let me try them. And I'm pretty impressed, I must say, with them. And the one that I was really disappointed in, and everyone seems to be quite, you know, they use them and they don't have a problem with them, but mine broke within 2 uses, was the Pentel one. It broke straight away, like it doesn't release any water into the barrel, so I just use it now for like detailing. But this one, I bought it and it was 2 uses, and when you squeeze the water, it doesn't actually go down, and I was really disappointed with that one. And you know, I think I paid £8 when they're on sale for the pack, and this was like £5 for one. So yeah, I wasn't impressed. Hi Gary, welcome. Yeah, I wasn't impressed by them, but that was my experience, you know, everyone's different. Okay, back to Paynes grey. It's honestly subjective because different strokes for different folks. People like different things, and you might have had an amazing experience with Pentel. I haven't. Hiya, Joanne. You do as well. Kenny, what's your experience? I've never had a good experience with it. Mine keep breaking within a couple of uses, and I'm not rough with anything. I'm very gentle. So it's not my hand, you know. I'm really, I treat my suppliers like they're made of gold. Ray, if I was doing this in my own time to not speed it up, I'd probably use a detailing paintbrush. Like, you cannot use either or. But I've got my brushes in this. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Let me just, it's tips and tricks anyway, so we'll get around it. So you can use these little like these were sent. Have a Patty, bless your heart. These are amazing, and you can use these, and you've got much more control. But if I'm trying to be quick, I use one of these. You can use brushes, and I probably use a little detailer. So there's no bad way. But I like also the, I don't know the names of them, I'm terrible. The Zig, that's the name of them, Zig, they're good. But I'm really liking the Arteza, Okay, so back to Paynes grey. Just putting in some shadows. And remember with watercolour pencils, when they're dry you can go again, and you can also, the good thing with Supracolors, what I've found, is you can layer up over them. So once they're dry, they're just amazing. They're amazing dry. They layer and blend just as good as another pencil when they're dry. So you don't actually need to use a couple of sets, you can use Supracolors. But if there's certain colours obviously that you want to get in other sets that you can't find in this one, then grab on them. Everything layers over these amazingly. Shannon. They are amazing. I use mine, and Vicky will vouch for it. I know she's fallen in love with hers as well. They are just, I've always loved these, and anyone that asks me about them, I'm very strong. I've got a very strong love of these pencils, and you can buy them in singles. I can put, just remind me in the comments after the live stream if there's absolutely anything that you want me to show you in regards to links, just put it in the description of, not description, what you want me to put in the description in the comments. After the stream, just pop it in there and I will happily find you any links that you needed, or any shops that you think you might like, and do I have any recommendations of shops, etc. Just ask away. By no means am I, you know, the guru, but if I got a good experience with something, I'll let you know. Hey, bunny. Oh, take care, JL. Have a good day. Okay, back to oh look, I'm doing a Laura now. It's like, hello. Indigo blue, you can see that now. Oh really? Oh sorry guys, I'm just gonna have to, there we go, you have to refocus, there we go. So I'm just going to put that just next to the Paynes grey because we're going to activate it all. And also a good thing, if you have got a water brush, not to saturate your page, make sure that you haven't got a lot of water on your brush. I'm doing a Laura. She's like all the time like, woo. Oh my gosh. Like sometimes when you turn away from the screen for a minute and you're listening to streamers and certain things they say, I always sit here and I have a giggle to myself, and one of Laura's is about, come on, hello, because she's talking to the pencil because it won't focus. And then you've got Vicky with heat gun. Dee Dee's laugh is contagious. I crack up in the background at her. I love her. I just laugh at certain things. Like, it's just the personalities. You get to know people through the screens. It's very funny. Okay, so I am going to do an indigo one. I'm going to layer up. This is just base 1. I'm going to come with base 1. That's what we're going to call it, base. Base. Okay, so just going to make sure that my brush is just, oh, you can't put that on the end, damp, not so, I don't want it soaking. Right, just, I'm going to wipe off and have my light areas. Okay, so with regards to the shadows where the greys are, I'm just going to sort of mix that into the blue. I don't mind about there being a little bit of like a separation line because you're going to come in with pencil anyway after on top. So this is just base. And as well, you know, when you're doing watercolour paintings, what I've been learning is that you do actually layer. And the more layers, the more vibrant. It's amazing. I love it. So your first layer is just, it is your guide. That's why I say mapping. And I know people laugh at me. They're like, oh my gosh, Sam, here you go again. It really is a roadmap. And it kind of gives you the idea of where to go. So, yep, just put your roadmap of greys and shadows. Oh, bless her. I know. I was the same, Pickle. I sit here cracking up at people in a good way. It makes me smile. You do. Like with the streams, I think you get, you know, they're not for everyone. I say this all the time. But the people that tune in, week out with you and spend time with you, you get to know people a certain amount through streams, and you get people's personality through their voices, through their streams, through their actions. It's so funny, and I love it. I just love it, and it just always makes me laugh when people have their moments. I'm going to put that as white after, but I'm going to put a grey tint, and yeah, I just love it. Hey Victoria, that's okay. Thanks for popping in. I'm always honoured when people do that. It's very nice of you. Okay, so you can see where it's gone a bit darker. Now we're going to, just before I'm not going to bother with the white today and all the everything. I'm going to come here and do the same, but how I'm going to approach this, he's kind of like giving you a bit of a map already with the shading. So I'm going to add, first of all, before I go in with my indigos, I am going to come in as well with the other blue, but that's a bit later. So with my Paynes grey, so Paynes grey is 508. It just doesn't want to. It's like, haha. Whoops. You know what might do it? I've got a hat clawer. Hold on. Do you know what might do it? There we go. This might be our hack. I've just figured it out. Put a bit of paper behind it as you come up. It focuses almost immediately. Okay. So I'm going to go with Paynes grey. Yeah, that's because she thinks... that's because she thinks she's getting something. Dogs are not silly. Dogs will assist you through absolutely everything that involves food, because there might be a little bit that might, you know, like, here you go. Chip sits by the kitchen, thinking they'll get some cheese. Bella, just go for it. You know, I say that and I still haven't done Tomislav really. I have done one, but it was a long time ago. Okay, so I'm just putting in my shadows with my Paynes grey. I'm not going for much because you don't actually need much with this. And the reason why is because a little goes a long way. So let me just show you. So I've got some, oops, that doesn't need to, that. If you put a little down, just give you an example. I'm going to give you 3 lots. So I'm going to give you light, medium and hard, right? I'm just giving you an example of how these work. This is Caran d'Ache. A little, I need to wet it a bit now. A little is nice. A medium, I've really got a wet brush. It's probably not the best paper to do it on this one. And that's like too much, right? It's really hard to kind of move that. This is not the proper paper to do it on. But see what I mean by a light lay down? You've still got a lot of coverage. This is not the right paper. This one's medium, which is still a lot. And then a hard coverage is like, that's not moving for dust. That is hard to move. So I always say go for a small amount, because you can always build up on that. When that is dry, you can go again. The book, the paper, you can move the pigment. You can't on that card. That wasn't a good card to do. But you know what I mean. I'm just giving you the example. So just do a small amount, because when you move that, it is really, really still going to be a lot of pigment on your page. And that's why I go a little. And I've done that through mistake. I've put too much down with Caran d'Ache Supracolor, and I've over pigmented the area. And I've had to lift a lot of colour off. Now, if you're doing this on a watercolour paper, you can lift watercolour up with, if you get a wet brush and you put it in and lift it, wipe, lift, wipe, you can get a lot of the pigment actually out of your paper if you've put too much down. You can't really do that on paper that isn't watercolour paper. Watercolour paper, the tooth is designed for it, so there's a lot more room for kind of error. There's a lot more room for movement. There's a lot more room for layering and saturating a page, let's face it. And that's why there is papers that exist that are watercolour. These do pretty well with watercolours. Pickle, my brain can't do odd. I don't know why. It's funny, I was saying to Laura earlier when I thanked her because her little card came. You know, can you believe that? She posted that on Saturday. You know, the little ATC. Emily, if you're still here, look. It's so amazing. I kind of need to do this now. So Laura's ATC card came, and it was the winning number. And I love it so much. And it's funny because when I was saying thank you and I said about this page, I said I see everyone do red Converse and orangey Converse, and my brain needs to do indigo, and it's weird, like I can't do I just need to do matching. I can't. Everyone that's coming on in, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us. So, yeah, I'm going to match them up. What are you going to do? I know you've got the book. And I'm going to go over this, you know, these flowers? I'm going over them because I'm going to outline them. So, I'm going to go over the flowers as well. They're going to be outlined. These are going to be typical sneakers. Hi, Pat. Hi, Karen. Hi. Welcome. Yeah, well, go for it. See, I love your interpretations because you're a lot braver than what I am. I'm brave in trying new things. I'm not so brave in putting down odd stuff on my pages. My eyes can't, my head can't go there. And I'm like, I love looking at different versions, but it's like I can't do it. I don't know. I'm just a bit strange that way. I think we've all got something, haven't we? Okay, so that is going to be outlined, and that's going to be outlined. They're going to probably be with gouache or Posca. I haven't decided yet. So we're going to have some paints into this as well. You can use acrylics. Acrylics go down in Kerby books pretty well. That's going to have an outline. I'm just deciding. So we'll do this section here. I'm going to do that bit as grey. Okay, so, and that bit. So they're just going to be outlined. I'm going to totally ignore the lines of the flowers at the moment. Yeah. See, that's why we got the same sort of colouring style, Ray. I can't, my mind just won't go there. I like train my brain to be a bit different and it just goes back. So yeah, definitely. Okay, so we've got an hour left. I'm going to try and get a bit more done than I thought I might be able to. I'm trying to base. We'll get the base probably of the sneaker done. And then we got Connie. It's fun. We've had so many streams and it's like now we've got back-to-back streams today, which is cool. We've got Vicky, Laura, myself and Connie. So we've got another streaming day. It just worked out that way, unintentionally. Okay, so I'm just putting in my shadows. There we go. So that was with Paynes grey. Let me put this down. I don't need that for a minute. So we're going to come back to our... Let me try the hack again. That was... Will that work out? There we go. Indigo Blue139. It's just the thing is now we need to focus back on the hand. Come on. There we go. Okay. So we're going to come into the spots next to, and again, I'm not going, you do not need hardly any pressure. They will last, I reckon these pencils, if you use them regularly, they're going to last you a heck of a long time. I know I've barely sharpened mine. It depends on how much you sharpen or how much you like sharp points. But I barely put any pressure on mine, and yeah, I've had them a while and they've lasted. I've probably sharpened them once. It depends on how much you lay down. Yeah, the other direction, getting it back in focus. So funny. These cameras. Is the sound good, guys? I'm just checking. I wonder if my colouring fairy, oh my gosh, my tea fairy's falling asleep, I think. I think he has. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, now I need to, I don't know. Now I'm going to have to watch some videos and learn how to add all the fancy stuff if need be. So if I needed to add in like a flip through, or add in a picture, or add in materials in the bottom, scenes. I really need to work out all that. That would be pretty cool. I'm going to feel like I'm like, I don't know, like a tech, not a wizard, that's Emily. But like an apprentice. Oh my gosh. I think Ray, I think it's the time today to not do that. And don't pick up those pearls, because that pearl would just go liquid all over you. Oh my gosh. Oh, Emily, you're such a sweetheart. Thank you. I'm going to have a look at some videos and see if I can work some out, because I don't like to bother people. But you and Laura, bless your hearts. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm going to give it a go. You know, we can teach ourselves these things. I'm pretty sure we can. I've learned how to do this without videos so far. So I don't know how I did that, because when I first put, anyone that has looked to OBS, just a heads up, if you're going to stream and you have to use now right, YouTube's changed. You have to go through a YouTube studio thing now, and you have to use a streaming platform. So like Streamlabs, OBS, etc, etc. And when I first open the screen up and you look at this screen of just like jargon. Oh, good, Bridget. I'm so glad. This is why I love feedback, because I don't take it as criticism. I need it. I need it so much. I looked at that screen and I did not know. I'm such a novice. I do not know what I'm looking at. And I sat there and I fiddled. That's the only way I can describe when you first switch on a screen for OBS. Fiddling. And I fiddled. And I didn't know what I was doing. And the next thing I need to learn is, I have an idea and I want your feedback on it as well. So once a month, I wanted to do sparkle sessions. And what that is diamond painting sparkle session. Oh, really, Emily? I didn't even do that. You know, I did half an hour. Yeah, it's all changing, Vicky, by next month, I think, or something. It's coming soon. Oh, you're so sweet, Connie. Thank you. You're also lovely. I appreciate it. So once a month, it's diamond painting. And what it is to get done my review copies. Oh, yeah. And I can, once I learn, invite, because Honor's got a couple as well, I can invite someone along. Pickle, you could be do one with me. Nick and Tina could do one. Anyone that does, you know, sparkly things in terms of, hey Nick and Tina, talk of the devils, in a good way. Anyone that does diamond painting can join me. But I was thinking about it once a month. I'm not going to do it this month. It'll probably be set up around next. And I have got a couple of review diamond paintings. Alina's one I'm currently doing, and it's just going to be a chilled out, grab a cup of tea, night session of diamond painting. Now, you know, I've got the Alina one. I said this mid-year last year, and I'm doing that, but a lot happened, didn't it? And I think I can ask someone each month, and you know, anyone that's interested that does diamond, we could do a monthly thing where we hook up and do that. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to do them long. They'll be an hour to 2 hours, because, you know, diamond painting is subjective. Not everyone likes it. And we can also, you know, just chill out with it. But you can also explain it for beginners, because not everyone has done it yet. Bear with me, everyone. I know. You're joining me, come rain or shine on that. Hold on. So someone can join me monthly, but we're, you know, I might end up on my own, we'll see. But I might have, Honor was like the person, I was like, Honor, join me. Okay, 1 second. Hold on, guys, so sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, sorry, I was just checking something. Yeah, it'd be cool. Okay, so I was using my indigo. But I'm not doing that yet. It's just a thought for now because I need to do other things. And what I will be bringing back very shortly is another stream on colour combinations. Remember we did that? I have a stack of them that I need to just put down on. I've written them down. I just need to put them into circles. So Connie does them. Yes, and Ray. Oh my gosh, Ray, would you join me? It's like a sis session. Sis spot. I can't even say that. That's a lot on the tongue. A sis sparkle session. So yeah, I really want to do just once a month, but that won't be till next month at least. But yeah, we have our regulars here, and I don't know if, you know, quite a few people actually do it, but it's subjective. You don't have to join, you know. It's one of those things you can come along to, chill out, relax with, and then, you know, just have a good time. Okay, back to Paynes Grey. I just wanted to add a little bit deeper. Andrew, are you awake? Andrew, I don't think he is. He fell asleep. No, is he? Chip! You're gonna come and say hello. Come here. He just got down. Him and his dad are sleeping on the sofa. I think my voice sends him to sleep. What's that saying? Katrina! Oh my gosh. Nicola! Hello, my beautiful. Louise, you could join as well. Oh my gosh, it would be so nice to have you. Anyway, it's a fault for now. But we have the usual. Andrew, you woken up? Huh? Okay, so I'm working my way down. I am going to add another colour in. Yeah, you can just join for the hangout. My main hobby, as you know, is this, and I really, okay, this is a good question. Hey, Lozzie, my lovely, how are you doing? Lozzie, we need to pick a page out in Grazia. What was I saying? What is your goals this year? Mine is to do more watercolour paintings because I've got a couple to send out to people. So it just threw me this beginning of this year when I lost Tilly. I must admit, you know, I'm not saying this, I'm just, anyone can relate that had a special pet. It completely threw me off. Paynes Grey, I didn't really do much. It was really hard to focus, and I was finding it hard to just get into anything, but I'm kind of getting myself back now. It is. Katrina, I think you'll like it. Do you prefer this, Nick? See, I'm back to Indigo Blue. I'm still in the Mythomorphia Club, but this is amazing as well. I love them all. Yeah, I want to do more watercolour paintings. So, what is your main goals for this year? And learn backgrounds. And I'm pretty happy with the background in Laura's. That was totally experimentation. If I just show you again, that was with Pan Pastels. So that was just like putting some bokeh bits in and bringing out the pans and adding like beams. And this is with Jelly Roll, I think. So this wasn't a huge background, but it's made me a little bit more confident on using pans in background because you can kind of just play around. Colour a page in all your uncoloured books. I would never be able to do that this year. I'd have to do that in 3 years. Like, it's just, I've been saying that. Lavella. Anyone follow Lavella? If anyone's got a link to her channel, that would be amazing. She does Colour My Hoard, and you can colour your pages from untouched books. So it's just come up a little bit. Oh, thank you so much. You don't have the patience for it. I said the same thing, and you know what? It is totally zen. I said the same thing, Katrina. I was like, no, it's not for me. I don't want to do that. I don't like it. Got one sent, and that was it. I was like, actually, this is absolutely incredible to sit on a day when I can. I've had a bad time recently. I haven't been able to do any. I haven't been able to sit, and this is already starting to. That's why I said 2-hour stream today is like my limit. And it's all planned out for you. And also, just saying, if you like something planned out for you and you quite like and enjoy the colour by numbers, you might enjoy the paint by numbers as well. Thank you so much. Livella's channel is, I love her. She's so relaxing. She does such nice relaxing videos, and I love her hauls as well. So she's doing Colour My Hoard all throughout this year again. So it gives you an incentive to colour stuff in your unloved books. Your pages are coming out amazing. Yes, Bella, I like these ones. Pickle, I'm trying not to, but it's terrible. People are coming out with even more beautiful things each year, so it's really hard to say no. Okay. Is there sound issues again? I think the best thing is just have fun with your own pages, because I think we put way too much pressure on ourselves. So just have fun with them. But I do want to do more watercolour. Okay, see how nice that colour is. So again, grab your water brush. And we're going to work our way from top to bottom. So remember, I've got my grey in there somewhere. And again, I've got to make sure it's not too wet. This is just a base, so we are going to come in with I'll come in with this bit with the other pencils again, so we can get a good go on it. And this will be a few. And you can order these pencils in singles to follow along. You don't have to get the entire set, unless of course you want to. Then grab them. I'm not saying anything. Okay, so where I haven't put enough on that bit, just put some of the tip. Okay. Just working my way around, ignoring all of the flowers. I don't want the flowers at this minute in time. I'll come back. Bringing the Paynes grey into the blue. Okay. And then again, I'm ignoring some of the white space because I'm leaving it white for now. I'll come in with pencil after, so that I know that's my highlighted area. Don't be afraid to leave some white spaces. They're actually a good indicator of where you want your lightest space. Yeah, I'm still working it out. I'm gonna hopefully by the next stream I would have worked the sound issues out, I promise. Just bear with me. I am seriously trying my hardest with this OBS. It is all change, and I'm trying to teach myself, and I will promise you that I'll look into the sound and get it right by the next stream. Thank you so much. Oh, that sounds good. I like inner peace. Yep. I just want to learn a little bit more of I just love watercolours, watercolour painting. I found it such, I don't know, it's like, why hadn't I done it sooner? Like, why hadn't I picked up watercolours previously? It's such, I don't know, I can't explain it, I can't put it into words. You know when you find something that you just genuinely fall in love with and love the result of. I mean, I get that with colouring anyway, not, you know, just I love it. It's my everything, and I love everything that is sort of like brought with friends, and it's crazy. I never thought that this would be, you know, something that was a possible thing, and it was. So I always will love colouring for it anyway, even if I couldn't do it for whatever reason anymore. It will always be something of like a passion. But watercolouring, it's just such a relaxing, amazing thing when you pick up the paintbrush and you just splosh colour down on the page for the first time. It's just like, how hadn't I done this sooner? And then when you see something come to life in front of you, it's an accomplishment. Oh, that's fine. I'm so sorry. Yes. I've got his, Michelle, I've got his book. He is, oh, he's brilliant. But I just love my Kirsty as well. And there's quite a few books. Danielle Donaldson is another one. Jane Betteridge is another one. There's quite a few amazing watercolour artists, all different styles, and that's another thing, you got to find your own style. So at first you're learning from people who are just good at what they do, so you are copying to begin with, but that's because you're trying to find something whether you like it or not. Then you find your own way. Alright, okay, I'm really liking those colours. Let me just blast it with a bit of a heat gun. Okay, Pickle, go and eat your dinner. Okay, so we're going to go on top with some pencil now. And then... Okay. So without this, take that aside now. You don't need that for the minute. So just to show you how much more vivid it can be, bring your pencils back that you were using, because these are brilliant dry. So as I said, we have Indigo Blue, Permanent Blue and Paynes Grey. You honestly don't... Take care. Thanks for joining. Have a good evening, Vicky. I'm okay. How are you? So come in with... This is Indigo. And just start to layer up a bit more. You know, they go on dry as well as they do wet. You can, these are one of the pencils that you can use dry as well, and won't need to activate or reactivate at all. Hi Kayla. How are you doing on that game? Have you done any more since that night? That detective game. I've got to ask you that. I know you've not been well, so I don't think you had, but... So yeah, just go on top. This, I said, this is still Indigo Blue. We'll bring in the other blue. Can you see how much vivid that just brings it out? Good. Good. And I know you guys in the US haven't got this book yet, but it's not long to wait. Another month. I don't know why we got it a little bit earlier, actually, because... I think he's nearer to you, isn't he, in the world? I really, really like the look of it. It looks amazing. Okay, now I haven't used this as of yet, but I'm going to use it now. This is Permanent Blue. This is 670, and this is from the limited edition set. So this is just a more of a vibrant... it reminds me of the Copenhagen Blue in Prismas, so quite a bright blue, but I'm just going to mix some in. I don't want loads, it just will bring a little bit of a different blue in. I am going to activate this one, so I'm going very, very, very lightly actually. I don't think you need a lot of this one. I'm just going to show you how it mixes so nicely. I just put a different take. Okay, so oh my gosh, also just sidetracking myself a second. That's okay. Brittany, these are the Supracolor 2 softs. I've got the entire set, so I'll tell you which colours and I'll list them in the... Well, it's going to be easy because we're only based in the Converse trainer today. Oh my gosh. So it's just 3 colours: Paynes Grey, Permanent Blue and Indigo Blue today. But you can actually grab them if you've not used these before. You can buy them in single stock, and you can try them out, see if they're for you. So with regards to that, I will activate that after, just a little bit, just on the edges. I'm not going to go over the whole thing. Again, we're going to come in with the permanent blue. And just very lightly, I'm going to put a little bit in, just a touch. Now I'm not going to go too much in the shadow because we've got the Paynes grey, and I'm sort of selecting nearer to the lighter areas with this so that it just pops a bit more. So just a bit selective. You don't have to put this all over, and that's a good thing because you've got your indigo down anyway. So it's just more to the sort of lighter sections. To be honest, I don't think so. I just think it's the name. Yes! It reminds me of denim. That's why I was looking for more of an indigo look. Because I've got... It would have been boring doing a white one because the paper's white. I didn't want to do a red one because I've seen so many... Well, not so many. The interpretations that I've seen of this so far have been like red. So I really was heading for more of a denim because that would be what I would wear. I just like the colour. So I headed for that. And yeah, when you're picking and selecting, go more with your colours into the lightest areas of where we've had our colour already. So I'm just going into like, I'm selecting where I want them. There we go. Just sort of like, oh look, we've got another spot here. So yeah, it's really nice to kind of just be, where do you want them to go? Like, go with your eye. Well, these are just Supracolor too. I think these are just the same. I just think they've got this name. I don't think there's anything that's different. I think these are pretty much the same. I don't know if there's a number 1. But these are the ones that are on Amazon, I believe. So, I don't think so. I don't know if anyone in chat can help if anyone's tried another, but these are the ones that I've got. I didn't even know there was a number 1. Unless years ago they had them, but I haven't actually seen them. So, so one's probably a budget brand, and these are their higher end. Just going with my indigo a second, and just flitting between them, and this one is my permanent blue. So if you want to use this combo, you can use it in Prismas as well, but that won't be a watercolour one. This is just looking a bit more like denim. I think it'll be pretty cool. Right, before, how long have I got? Half an hour. Okay, indigo blue, and I'm just going to make sure that I've layered up a little bit. As I said, with these, the good thing is you can layer on top, and the layering on top, you can go again with water, you can leave it. They are so versatile. Not like I'm trying to sell them to you. I'm not enabling at all. You okay there, Becky? Have you just come in? I didn't see you. Hi. Okay, so they are so versatile. You can just keep layering up with them as well, which is nice. So just make sure your paper's dry, and that's where the heat gun will come in very handy. So I'm going to put some more down here. Just make it a little bit more like denim, like you say. Okay, I'll just put some down here as well. And you see it's starting to look really like denims. Denim Converse. Okay. So the background, we might just do something quite simple, but I'm quite liking the theme here, and I really like the hearts. I think they'll be pretty cool. And if my connection's really good over the next day or two, later, I think the night time might be okay. The wind was howling only up to a little hour ago, so I'm going to try and upload the Wild Soul, the finishing up of the hair, and what else did I do on that? The rest of the skin. I just finished her up, so I did the whole thing in streams and one upload, and I will upload that as soon as the weather permits because it's been really bad. I don't know if anyone saw my Instagram post, but we haven't had that kind of rip-roaring, complete crazy weather in such a long time. Yeah, I just got to do the white in them and then they'll look like your shoes. I got the nice little flowers on these. You could totally paint them on. I know, they're so cool. Okay, and then back to my Paynes grey. And just underneath, I'm going to deepen up, you know, where the little lace holes and laces start. So just going to make sure that they are really, really well shadowed. Okay. And then we're going to just base that quickly. And then it will be time for our beautiful Connie. I think Connie, I'm not sure which Connie's doing today. It might be Fantasia, am I right? It's icky there as well. I think everyone's having really bad weather. And hi Che, or Chai, is it Chai? Che? I don't want to say it. So many pronunciations. Some people say Chai, some people say Che, some people say Shay. Just correct me if I'm wrong. Shy. That's what I mean. There's about 4 or 5 pronunciations for that. I used to know a lady called Chai. And she called it Chai, so, and Shay. Oh my gosh, so many. So always let me know. Okay, so you see how nice and deep they are. Now, if you really wanted to, you could activate that blue, but I think it actually is pretty cool the way it is. So what we're going to quickly do is grab our Paynes grey. 508, and then I'm just going to come over to this section here and I'm just going to literally place in my shadows. And again, you don't need much pressure at all. It will always sort of work with you, and you can always go over the top again. So yeah, it's going to work in your favor. Okay, down here we've got some. It's trying to work out what's shop and what's sneaker. It's so funny me saying sneaker. Take care. Have a good evening. Oh my goodness. So shy. It's funny, like you've got so many, some people call themselves Sean and spell it one way. I always say scene. It's so funny. I've got so many pronunciations for things that are probably totally opposite to what they should be. Okay, I'm going to guess that that bit is a bit of shop at the side and this bit's a bit of trainer. So I'm trying to work that bit out. We're going to bring, this is our Paynes grey. And I think that part, 1 minute. No, that's shop. So we're going to come here. Let that, I don't know, let me just bring you down. Do you prefer, oh, that's another thing. Do you prefer this overhead? I've got a boom arm. Do you prefer the boom arm now? Because I can bring you down properly. This here, I think, is part of like the shop. And that bit there. So I think our trainer sneaker is this bit. I think, yeah, I think so. So we're going to go with that. We're going to roll with that. And then just again, just place in our, don't worry about going over these lines as well, because we're going to come in with gouache. Totally fine. So if you go over these lines, don't worry about it, because paint will be your best friend. You could do it with acrylic paint as well. Hi, Donna. Anyone I've missed, a big welcome. Hi, Debbie loves to colour. Oh yeah, and the book is, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love all his work, but Mythomorpha is still my favourite. Still stands. I'm hoping though, and what's your views? Do you think he would do this as another series, or do you think it would be a standalone? What do you think? My thoughts is that he's going to do a trilogy. I could be wrong, I'm just guessing. It's kind of left open for it could be another series, but there's going to be a heck of a lot of buildings because they're worlds, but maybe he can think of like fantastical worlds a little bit more because the possibilities are endless. So my thoughts is that this will be a trilogy. So I don't know, that's just, or maybe I'm dreaming and hoping, but I do think, and I'd love to see, just again my preference, I'd love to see more of his like mythological creatures in another one. Yeah, I really think it will be. I think we're going to have, I think they will, Nick. I really do. I definitely think, just my thoughts, that he's going to make this into a series. So it's going to be the Worlds Within Worlds series, and then the next one will have like Worlds Within something, and then another one will be Worlds Within another thing. So I think he will stick with the Worlds Within, but I think he'll change the last word. Food for thought. I think that will happen. And I think each one will have a slightly different like take, but he's got his own style and he's unique, and that's what I love about him. You can instantly spot Kerby's work, and that's how you know with all the artists. I think you've all got a unique something about them, but you know his work straight away. And it's really strange because I think Joseph Kattenbang has a serious like for like of Kerby's work, but you can still tell Kerby's. Okay, 1 minute, where are we? Okay, we're here, so we're still on Paynes Grey. Yeah, you can get it on Book Depository at the moment. You can get it, it's worldwide and it's free shipping. So sometimes though, I mean, just my experience, you might end up getting that in 2 to 3 weeks time. It's apparently based in London, so am I, just on the outskirts, and yet their books take a week and a half to get to me, yet they are in the same city as me. I mean, people have, I just don't get it, people have ordered from them in the US and stuff, got it first, I've ordered it before and got it last, and yet I'm in the same city. So definitely a weird thing going on there. I don't know what it is. Okay, so I've put my shadows in with grey. So we're now going to quickly come back with indigo. This is indigo, yeah. Oops, indigo blue. If it will focus, focus. No, doesn't want to. Whoops. Oh my gosh, it shows wrinkles on your hands. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my gosh, can this work for me? Even though you know what it is anyway. There, it works. Indigo Blue139. Now we're going to have the focus issue again. There we go. Alright, so we're going to go like near where we've put the grey. And I'm just going to place that around it. And I am going to leave some white space when I come in after. Hi, Jammy C. Oh, your name should be Jammy D. Then it'd be like a Jammy Dodger. And if anyone wonders what a Jammy Dodger is, in the UK, it's you call them cookies, we call them biscuits. That just reminds me of that. I haven't had one of those in years. They're so yummy. They've got jam in the middle, obviously. And they've got a nice up biscuit on the outer edge. They're so yummy when they're dunked in a cup of tea. Oh my gosh, I'm making myself want a Jammy Dodger and I can't have them. Be safe, take care. Have a nice walk with the fur babies. That is where Chip's going to be heading after. If I wake up the tea fairy, that hasn't been a very good tea fairy today. He's obviously tired. Either that or he's bored. Wait, don't be bored. Okay, so this is indigo blue. Alright, so I'm going to leave a middle bit because I'm going to come in after. I'm going to go all on the underneath because that's going to be a darker from these little shutters. And then I'm going to kind of do it there as well. We're going to treat this, although it's a shoe, it is a house. It reminds me of the old lady that lives in the shoe. Do you remember that tale? I think everyone knows it. The boot. I used to like that when I was a child. Those fairy tales. I can, but it might start to go all funky on you. That's as far as I can go in because the autofocus will just start. I think. Oh, Patty. No one. We're thinking it would be good. Yeah, and the borrowers. Connie, CB Connie, she's streaming. I believe she streamed straight after me. Okay, so this is just the indigo blue before we activate. I'm going to just press it a little bit deeper in these areas here. Now on that part, that's the white sole, but we're going to make it a little bit like, we're going to grey it up a little bit. And then I'm going to bring in a bit more of the indigo from here and meet it down. And as I said, when you leave white space, don't be afraid because you can fill it anyway. So just lighten up your pressure, and I'm going to leave a little white space there. We've got some in Andrew. You awake now? Do you want to be the best tea fairy that I could ask for? I have spoken an awful lot today. Thank you. I love you. Okay, I'm going to leave that now like that. So we've got to come over to this section. Again, I'm going to just add in a bit. We will activate this with water. Okay. I'm going to leave some white space and I'm going to come up to this section here. Now, this is naturally going to be a bit darker because we've got so much going on here. And you're not treating it like a normal shoe because we've got too much going on in it. So I'm going to treat these shadows as if they're real, you know, real big shadows there. Okay. Paynes grey. I forgot to add some there, so I'm going to treat that as a deeper area. Like that. And I'm going to come back to my indigo blue. Oopsie. Thank you. As I say, anyone that likes the combinations, snap them up, take them away. That's what the streams are here for. Hold on, let's work this out. So this is going to be my lightest area. Oh, just a little recommendation for anyone that likes thrillers and has not watched the Netflix series You. I started it, I'm hooked on it. Because I've been horizontal a little bit more over these last 5 days. And I started You and I just want to like binge watch it now. I started it. I'm on episode 4. I just love it. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh my gosh, Karen, you'll do wonders with this book. You need it. Oh, welcome back, Pickle and Suze. I'm nearly done now, ladies. Okay, Paynes grey. We're going to just base the shoe, do the shoe, and then next time we come back, we can start on these little houses and huts, and then we can put all the details in as well. See, all this and stuff is going to be like white paint. Like, I'm thinking like the small details. These I'm not quite sure yet. I don't know what colour I want to do them. Okay, I'm going to do this bit grey. Let's just put that there. And then, oh, so sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm like touching the camera like it's a baby. I'm so sorry. I'm just going to put, if you can hear the cat in the background, that's just Andrew's going to make me a tea. Oh, he's gone to make me a cup of tea. My mouth is not stopped. 100 miles an hour. Okay, I'm going to bring you out so I can activate you. Okay, so it should be nice and clear on your end, hopefully. So remember, when selecting in as well your other blue, your permanent blue, it's going into certain areas and not in all. So grab yourself a cloth or a paper towel, and you do want the brush to be just damp and not soaking. So you've got a residue on your finger, you can see, but it's not like soaking like if you were to have loads and loads of water. So you just want some on the touch, so that if you paint your finger with it, it's just got a slight glisten. Otherwise it doesn't work as well for some reason. I've oversaturated stuff and it's just, yeah, too much. And I'm just going to do that section first. Okay, so I'm going to work from my dark. I'm going to wipe when I need to. I'm just going to bring some of that colour in now. I like that texture. So, so sorry about the skew-iff direction I was just in then. I like a bit of texture. It looks like it's textured, doesn't it? It looks like it's denim rather than flat. So if you've got a little bit of texture, leave it. It's honestly going to work with you, not against you. Because I used to be really bad in trying to smooth everything out, but I realised actually sometimes it actually goes in your favour. So when you're doing that little bit, you see I've left some streaks. That's fine, because you're going to come in again. So work with it. It's really, really, really nice. This section is going to be pretty dark, so just bring all of the pigment into the white space. This is, of course, if you're following along, you know, otherwise just ignore everything I'm saying and enjoy the chat. Oh, it's so funny. Sometimes I sit there and I think, who's actually colouring along with me? No one's really going to do this with you, Sam. But it's funny. It's funny when you see him on Instagram. And I'm like, oh my gosh, why did you choose me of all people? I still get really, really like stumbled for words. Okay, let's put in this first. I love it when you come in with details after. That's my favourite part, to bring it all to life. Okay, so just come in. I've got that bit there. Let me just put my finger there to remind me. And then into these tiny little areas, my goodness. Tiny, tiny, tiny. And in there. Oh, you're so funny. Did you ordered this again? Thank you. Oh my goodness. Let me just take a sip of tea. I've got 10 minutes. I can get this done, this base done. Let me just have a sip. Hold on. You did yourself one as well. Rare. Okay. Oh, thank you. You're back. Yeah, we're trying to make it look like denim. Okay, where were we? We were here. Sorry, I really needed a sip then. I was so thirsty. You know when your mouth has been blabbering on. Okay. You can. Where's Chip gone? Oh. Where are you, Chipster? Where? Oh, you're in your bed. I was wondering where my little rascal gone to. He's not come to me once. What a traitor. Oh, what are you going to do? Yeah, but you'll be finished in like 2 sittings, Jodie. Oh my gosh, Jodie sounds wrong. Pickle. And Shannon, she's another one. It's like Speedy Gonzalez. How do you get that talent? Okay, so I'm bringing some of that down. I've done, it's like my mum. She does about 5 pages rephrase that. 10 pages to my one. Robot hands, mother. Whoa. Chip. Anyone that's got a Chihuahua knows, and Deb, you'll know this. They are the biggest divas on this earth. It's bananas. They are just divas. Okay. I'm going to bring some. I need to bring some more into here. Look. So grab on the tip. It's called impatience. Oh my goodness. Okay. So just on this bit, I need some more. So just grab it from your tip. And you can go for round 2. So it doesn't matter about texture. Hello, you've come to me now. You want to know me now? Do you want to say hello? Hold on, everyone. Come here then. Come say hello. Come on. Oh my gosh, you're getting a lump. You're getting a little lump. Right, you're going to say hello. You're going to say hello. Hold on. Hold on. Where are you? Say hi then. Hold on. Say hello then. Yeah. Say hi. Say hello. 1 minute. Get yourself comfortable then. Sorry, I'm not going to drop you. Say hi. See? Hold on. I'm trying to get the angle right for you. Say hello. Oh, we're waking you up somehow. You're funny. Did you want to be part of the show? No, he's not. He's always wanting attention. Look at him. He's alright when he's in mum's arms. When the attention's not on him, it's like, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, he's so beautiful. Let's say hi. I know, he's so cute. I do love him so much. Yeah, ridiculous amount. He is my baby. Aren't you? You can't go to sleep now. I've got a stream to do. Yeah, I love you. I'll see you soon. Right, let's go back here, Chip. You see him yawning in the background. He's too much. I love you. I'll see you in a minute. Look, I'm nearly finished. Good. I know, he's just funny. He's a funny doggy. They are so needy, but so funny at the same time. Okay, let me just dry that bit off. Because I just got to put a little bit more down. Don't worry if the page buckles a little bit. Woohoo, you can hear! Right at the time I put the heat gun on. Okay, I'm nearly done. We've got 5 minutes. Oh, really? I love chihuahuas. I love long-haired chihuahuas are just the best. He's amazing. I do love him. He is the best companion, and he's been amazing over this last week. I don't know. It's like they sense that you kind of need them a little bit more. I'm just going to the tip a minute. I don't know. Dogs are they're incredibly tuned into stuff without you even realizing it. You think, how do you pick up on this? But he's the best, and he just gives you the most incredible. Oh, was it yesterday, Andrew, when he sat up? It was, wasn't it? So he jammed himself in between my leg at the side of me and the sofa, like the arm of the sofa, sitting up like a little human, and he rolled his head sideways, and he was sitting up with his head tilted to one side, like if you'd had a few to drink and fallen asleep sitting up. And he wouldn't move. He was really comfortable. And then, ladies, you can kind of get this. You know when you should take your bra off or you put it on, you get an itchy back where it's been. And I said to Andrew, quick, scratch, I've got an itch. And Chip gets so jealous, and he was sitting on 2 legs on our bed. It was hilarious. He is a character. Okay, I'm just going to the tip and add in just a little bit more before we dry it off. And then I shall have to love you and leave you for now. And we will come back to this. I'll see how I feel on Thursday. Maybe we'll come on a little bit earlier. because Connie streams at 4, so maybe 1, 2 till 4, we'll see. But yeah. I know Nala is really cute with you, and she gets when you're having that day. But then Abby, Laura's Abby, is like that as well. I don't know, some of your cats are like little dogs. They don't remind me of cats. They don't remind me of cats at all. Okay, just got one little area. Who's going? Take care, Amanda. Thanks for popping in. I'm nearly done. Okay, so I'm just you could go on for hours doing these things once you get into it. Okay, so I'm just adding a tint of that. I'm going to leave that bit white for the other blue. So already we've got a nice little colour combination going on. This one. Got it. Yeah, I'm a little bit behind. There's a lag. Okay. So just quickly, colour placement of the other blue is going to be, oh, excusez-moi, just into the lighter areas. So this is just, yeah, this is just a light placement of it into small sections. So wherever my light areas are, the permanent blue 670, which is in the edition set, limited edition set, is going to be, so just coming like into this part as well. Okay, so if you see there is little leaves falling, and they are actually on these, we might have to just match paint to the colours that we're going to do in the trees, so that the leaves falling stands out onto this as well. So I don't worry about colouring stuff in, because you can go over with like an acrylic or something just to match, colour match whatever colours that you've picked for. Oh, you will laugh at me when I say it, when I say foliage. Did I say it right that time? Foliage, I call it. Yeah, foliage, good old foliage. Oh my gosh, can never say things. Okay, and just back to my Paynes grey, which is 508. I'm just going to go into these sections one more time, just bring it out a tiny little bit, and then it's time to call it a stream. Okay, so if I'm feeling okay on Thursday, I will come back earlier so that I don't interfere, and see how I get on. And then I'm back on Saturday anyway, because there's the Ancient Cultures event. Remember, if there's any links, I know I was so bad, I always call it foliage. I never knew how to pronounce. Don't shoot me. I'm just going with the Paynes grey a second. Yeah, I'm terrible. We all know that by now. Looks like it's called Perfalo, not Phalo. Perfalo blue, wasn't it? Okay, I'm just terrible. Okay, that is where we've got a denim look now going on. So next time we come, I have to put some up the top as well of that permanent blue. This is. We'll work on it a little bit more, because it just needs a little bit more detail. And then we'll start with the buildings, and then with paints and adding lots of details and adding all the accents and stuff, we're going to do that like last. So for now, we've got this, like, I'm going to say it looks like a denim one, doesn't it? So I'm going to bring you up. Okay, let's bring that across here. So you can see where I'm going with it. And then I'm going to look at some real nice colours for, like, I'm going to look at authentic sushi huts. And I'm also going to look at, you know, like there's signs that they have outside of their shops. I'm going to have a good look at that. I'm going to make it more oriental themed. So I'm going to leave it there. I believe Connie CB is streaming at 7, which is now my time. If my back is feeling okay, I'll be here on Thursday, but earlier, so before Connie. So probably 1-ish or 2-ish my time, but I'll let you know on my community setting either way. Thanks for joining me, and thanks for a nice dream. I've enjoyed myself, and thanks for the chat. And yeah, if you want any of the links, or you want to see the front covers of the books again, you've got Annie Stegg, Circle Portraits by Laura Rafferty, and the Friends from My Imaginary World by Jane F. Hankins. I will get all of the links for these amazing books. Do go look at them. And as I said, postage from the US is always going to be that bit more if you're ordering like me from the UK. It is not to be helped. It is the postal service. So go check them out. They're worth having. They're worth putting in your collection for sure. You have a good day as well, everyone, and I will see you next time. Take care for now. Bye.